In order to more fully dissect political divisiveness, we set up an appointment with Mayor Hartke of the City of Chandler.
And we're going to see him now.
So I guess our first question is, what do you think about politics can make it so divisive? Like, why is it so difficult for people to respect others' opinions or come to a position of agreement on something?
You know, nationally and even locally, it seems that we have lost the appetite and the will to find common ground. So we have extreme groups on the left and the right that seem to be having a greater influence on the two major political parties. So it makes it more difficult for centrists to actually find a way to navigate common solutions that more people will stand by.
So our next question is, what does civil discourse mean to you?
Two words: discourse, talking, engaging with one another in civil, meaning that we respect one another's opinions and we're not out to win and crush, but to actually have a dialogue and learn and come to a consensus and solutions.
And then how do you think that translates to discussions between teens?
I think teens naturally are more geared still into civil discourse and wanting to learn and wanting to find solutions rather than just stating and restating positions that they believe to the detriment of others. So I think with teens, there is a greater appetite for civil discourse.
So, given how our whole entire program or project is on the Golden Rule, how do you think that specifically can be applied to conversation about politics or just political processes in general?
Well, I think most people, all cultures, certainly all religions, have the Golden Rule as part of their standard, their creed, their ethos. So, I mean, it's well understood whether people have a faith background or not. And it seems to be more the question of who do I include as my neighbor or my people. And that's where it seems to break down. I mean, we want to treat others like we want to be treated. Whether people feel that there is a scarcity of that which they want to be treated to, or just a sense that they're losing, whether discourse and argument, I think that's where it breaks down. But the principle is still strong and should remain.
Great, yeah, thank you.
And what do you propose is the best way for teens to be engaged in the political process?
Well, certainly voting, encouraging others to vote, getting signed up to vote. I know I'm having conversations with bringing high school initiative signups so that we can have a greater engagement of people. Generally speaking, it's a population that wants to learn more, but doesn't necessarily translate to the ballot box. So I think that's a good part. Getting involved in clubs and being part of a solution rather than just a diatribe and calling it a discussion, that would certainly be helpful. Supporting candidates, supporting causes that you believe in, getting involved like you all are in the Mayor's Youth Commission is pretty solid and engaging as well. So I think that no matter who we are, no matter what we are believing in, I like to say that if I put a blindfold on you and put a rock in your hand, spin you around and say, throw that rock, not at a person, it's going to land on a cause that you could probably get behind. And whether it's student activism or feral cats, whatever, there's so many opportunities to engage the passion and the interest of wanting to make a difference. So my challenge is make a difference, whatever your passion is.
Great, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I think.
Oh, sorry. We want a video of this.
Thank you so much.
Very good.